Hey guys, this is Zach here, and today we're looking at something pretty special. So today we're looking at the Autumn Fire Originals Traveler GM set. So the guy that made this actually sent this to me to show off to you guys because there's a Kickstarter going on right now to get one of these for yourself. I'll have a link in the description below, and you can click the eye up here if you're on mobile to go to the Kickstarter if you want to check it out. As of me recording this right now, there's 6 days left, so you have a little bit of time to go check it out if you want to, and you can help out if you want to. Even just donating $1 helps, guys. But this thing is amazing. We'll get into it in just a second. Quick story time. I play D&D. Critical Role is what actually got me into D&D. I've never actually played because I grew up in a very small town and wasn't really a lot of D&D going on in there. But recently I've really got into it. I have a group of 5 friends that we all play together, usually every week. It's been a while though. And I am the DM for them, so this is great. So one of the problems I have DMing is I have my backpack and it is packed full of stuff. I've got all my books in there, I have my dice, my miniatures, my notebooks, paper, pencils, pens, markers, and my DM screen. I have all that in my backpack. It's very full. This is kind of designed to replace that, basically. So what this is, it's all handmade. It's all wood and copper accents for this one, and real leather. There's 2 different versions of it right now. There's this one, and then there's another one that's called Whinge, I think is how you pronounce it. It's kind of like a black version. And actually, if you guys go to the Kickstarter, the 2 that are on the page right now, this is one of them. He actually sent me his prototype one to show off to you guys, so this is really cool. So on the front here, you can see that it's, I'm pretty sure that's hand done, the Autumn Fire Originals logo that he has there. And it's kind of designed to look like a book, like a giant spell book, like like going into a dungeon and you see this on the shelf. There's probably one you don't want to pick up if you see something like this on the shelf. But it looks amazing. And it even, I actually like how it's dark and light wood, so it actually looks like pages. And it's also very heavy. Very heavy. Which is actually good, because I wouldn't want this being light, cheap wood, and it would just feel like it's going to break if I'm opening it. This feels heavy duty, and this isn't going to have anything happen to it as far as I can tell. Even if something did happen to it, like something structurally happened to it, like a strap broke or something like that, he can repair and fix it for you. But this is just a book. How's this going to help? Well, it transforms. Just something I'm all about. So this little strap here, there's a little button that you open up, and then on the inside we have some magic going on. So this is actually held in by magnets. I guess it's in the wood up here. I don't even know how he does that, but magnets hold it in up there. We'll look at this in a second. And then inside you have a dice tray that also has leather in the bottom, all wood, and has a little notch on the bottom. And then behind that, we have a dice tower. So just in the spine of this book, there's a dice tower built into it. You can see it goes down, there's a little notch for the dice tray. We'll look at that in a second. Then what you do is, on the side of the dice tray and on the insides of these pages, or covers, they actually magnetize together, just like that. And now you have a DM screen. That's awesome right there. That's like, just that by itself is awesome. But there's more. The dice tray here, I guess it has that notch on the bottom. There's a little plank right there, and that just fits on top. And now you have a full dice tower on your DM screen. That is just the coolest. So here's a little D20 I have. Just put it in the top, and it rolls beautifully. I have a dice bag full of dice, and I've probably dumped it in here at least 6 times at this point, just because it's so much fun, and it's worked perfectly every time. I've not had any jump out the tray or not roll very well. it works great. So actually, I'm just gonna throw a bunch in there. And that makes such a good noise. That's the noise that the players are going to like learn to fear, basically, whenever they hear that noise. And it's just, it works so well. It's so much fun. Okay. So you have your screen to block your view. You can have your notes back here. Get your dice tray to roll your dice. And then you have this little thing that was in the top. And this is just a piece of wood. And it has, this is either copper or brass or metal. I don't know what it is on top, but it's like, it's metal. I know that much. And it's basically a dry erase board to be an initiative tracker. So you can just write anything on here and it just wipes off perfectly fine. So like in our group we have a rogue named Senna. She usually rolls really stupidly high to go first, and then we have a dragonborn bard named Cawthorn. He usually goes pretty high up there. And then we have our human fighter Garrick. He usually rolls pretty good. And then we have our warlock Zerelda Tiefling. She usually rolls okay. And then we have our Arakakra bird cleric Lyra. She usually doesn't roll well for initiative. So you just have your initiative track right there. And you can, you know, erase it and move it up and down if you need to, if something happens. And of course, you know, you've got your goblins that they need to fight, so you can put that on there too. If you need to remember, like, poison or something, you can write that on there. And if it goes away, just wipe it off. It works so well, like a lot better than I thought it was going to. And then when you're done with that fight, you just wipe it off, and it's all done. It works so well. This is like my favorite part of this entire thing, I think. And then, personally, the thing that I think is the coolest, besides the amazing dice tower and the issue tracker and all that, is when you're done, you just pack up all your stuff. So we can throw my dice in there, my little dry erase pen, I got a pencil for my notes, I have my actual little notebook that I keep all the campaign notes in, so I can put that in there too. And I also have some little index cards that have all my spells and stuff in it, so that can go in there. And then if I actually get this all in there the right way, there we go, I think that'll work. I have everything I need for D&D in the dice tray. So when we're all done for the night, I just pick this up, undo the covers, and I'm just going to lay it down so I don't destroy something. Just put the dice tray inside. I can close this up. And then on top, we have the magnets for the initiative tracker, so it just goes right there. And then we just buckle it up. And we're all done. So just like that, I've got everything I need for the campaign in the book, ready to go play for next week. And for that reason alone is why I think this is amazing. Just have one thing you grab and take with you. Then when you get there, you just open it up, you have your screen, your dice tower, your initiative tracker, all your notes and stuff, and you're ready to play D&D with everything you need right there. And it works great. Whenever we play D&D, we have to play in a pretty cramped space, so we definitely don't have a lot of room. So to have everything I need just right here in front of me is great and perfect. If I had any complaints or like nitpicks at all for this entire thing, it would be one tiny little thing. And it might not even be possible. But I think it would have been cool if there was some way to like put a sheet of paper here or something. I mean, you could just tape it or something if you wanted to, but that's not pretty. And that would just like ruin this entire thing. You can't have like all this amazing wooden components and then just like tape a piece of paper onto it. But maybe like a little clip or something, just like put a sheet of paper to have like your campaign notes, something you go to frequently, or like have all the conditions up there, something like that. Maybe not specifically D&D ones, because this is used for any RPG, I think something like that would have been cool, but again, you could probably do it yourself if you really wanted to. But that is my one and only tiny nitpick I could possibly think of for this thing. So if you guys think this is awesome and like it as much as I do, go check out the Kickstarter. Like I said, there's 2 different colors of it, and if you right now he still has the early bird option open, so if you wanted to get one before Christmas, you could still do that. And it is pricey, but this is, like I said before, this is all handmade, real wood, real leather, copper accents. Like, this isn't something you could go to like your local game store and just pick up off the shelf, basically. This is like handmade, one of a kind kind of thing. And this is definitely one of those things like this is a Christmas present for someone. Like, if you really love your DM, you do something like this for them. And really, it doesn't have to be for a DM. Like, you could just have this as a player yourself. You just have your own little dice tower and everything. But even if you don't have enough to get it, even just donating $1 helps out the campaign. So definitely go check it out. Click in the description or the little link up here. Alright, I think I'm going to end it here. I'm going to show you a couple pictures from his Kickstarter campaign for the different colors and all that. And I think that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Any questions or comments, please just leave me a comment and I'll get back to you as soon as I can. Go check out the Kickstarter, and thank you again, Autumn Fire Originals, for letting me look at this. Thank you guys for watching so much. I'll see you guys soon, and as always, have a nice day.